Welcome to video 9.7c. Apply the 45-45-90 ratios. Okay, example 2, again, find the missing sides. Recall, for a 45-45-90 right triangle, you'll always have the ratios x, x, x rad 2. This one's pretty simple. The two legs are the same and just multiply by rad 2. Okay, so step 1, I will label. All the legs are x. And the hypotenuse is x radical 2. So I've got an equation, x equals 8. So that means this is also 8 over here. This is going to be 8 times radical 2, or simply 8 radical 2. So that was easy. Over here, again, let's label x, x, x radical 2. We'll always have an equation. We'll solve it. Divide by radical 2. Divide by radical 2. So I get x equals 11. Don't put 11 here, put 11 where the x's are. So 11 is here, and 11 is there. Okay, over here again, let's label. The legs are x, x radical 2. All right, so they gave me x is 7 radical 2. So we're also 7 radical 2 over here. Now I'm going to multiply. So it'll be 7 radical 2 times 2, times radical 2. And then radical 2 times radical 2 is 2. And then 7 times 2 is 14. And I'll do a couple more examples after this. Okay, I'll do a few more examples. This is going to be problem D, problem E. All right, so again, it's very important to identify where the hypotenuse is. So this is the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse. The legs are x for 45-45-90. The hypotenuse is x radical 2. So again, for my labeling, x, x, x radical 2, x, x, x radical 2. You can't memorize top, bottom, left, right. You just look at the picture. Okay, so let's solve this for x. Once I do, I'm basically done. So divide this by radical 2, divide this by radical 2. So x equals 9 over radical 2. I'll multiply top and bottom by radical 2. So x will be 9 radical 2 over 2. And I just put that in both locations. 9 radical 2 over 2. 9 radical 2 over 2. Okay, over here, I have x, so that's easy. So I just repeat it over here. And then all I gotta do is multiply x by radical 2. So 5 radical 6 times radical 2, 5 radical 12. And then radical 12 I know is 5 times rad 4 times rad 3. So that's 5 times 2 times rad 3. To make a long story short, 10 rad 3. And I'll just write it up here so you can see it better. So there you have it, a few more examples of applying the 45-45-90 ratios.